pick the one that's right and just never change it. And then you're really only looking at output, because you don't want to change the variables other than how much load is going through the muscle. That's the variable that only variable you want to change, and that's your focus. You're getting stronger every single workout. If you're not getting stronger every single workout, you're not doing it right. Hi, my name is Jaquish. I'm a doctor of biomedical engineering, which gives me a unique perspective beyond what a lot of the influencers have to say, because most of them are sports performance guys. What I want to talk about today is the myth, and it is a myth, that you need to continually change your exercises. Now, you can change your exercises. The right reason for that would be you want to build a skill, like for example, in the Westside Barbell X3 Academy. There's a lot of different athletic things you do, explosive jumping, different agility maneuvers. All of that is in an effort to not just get stronger, but be more athletic. They call it readiness. You know, are you prepared for an athletic event? So I don't want to confuse that. So that's a little bit different, but ultimately I see all the time, you need to change your exercises. You need to like shock the muscle into growth. That's something Arnold Schwarzenegger said. Spectacularly wrong. What you need to do is not change your exercises. So I got a video I want to react to here. Let's check out what Dorian Yates has to say.
Nothing magic about changing your exercise. Oh, it's changed the exercise, so I'm going to grow now. No, it just knows when it's been put under so much stress that it needs to react and needs to grow. It won't know which fucking exercise you're doing. It just knows if it's under stress. So if you've got exercises that work for you that's effective, i.e. isolation leg curl, compound stiff leg deadlift, I do this routine every time for fucking 12 years, 20 years. It doesn't matter. You don't need to change.
Dorian's routine hasn't changed in 12 years. So yeah, mine hasn't changed in 10. I mean, it has, but it hasn't. There's been little tweaks, but ultimately the chest press is still a chest press. Like, it's the X3 chest press. I'm not doing anything else. The myth came from the idea that if you switch exercises, you become sore again. But it's just because that movement pattern your body's not exactly accustomed to. So that creates some tissue damage that the body has to attenuate to, which is subtracted from the amount of growth that you're going to have. Not additive, subtracted. Even though you may feel like you got a better effect by switching exercises, you don't. So what you want to do is pick the exercise that is comfortable for all the joints involved, and where you know you'll be able to progressively overload in that period. Like if one exercise, like the French press, when you get your, have the bar right here, you have the bands coming from the ground and you're extending straight up. Like that movement, some people like, some people don't. We have a couple of different tricep experienced movements that you can do. So pick the one that's right and just never change it. And then you're really only looking at output, because you don't want to change the variables other than how much load is going through the muscle. That's the variable that only variable you want to change, and that's your focus. You're getting stronger every single workout. If you're not getting stronger every single workout, you're not doing it right. As Dorian Yates would say, you take a couple days off your training. If you stop getting stronger, a couple days after training, and then return with a slightly abbreviated program. So take a little bit of the exercise volume out, add intensity where it needs to be added, because ultimately if you're doing less total work, you can go harder at the few sets that you are doing, and that's the way to progress. That's the way to build a champion physique that takes years to do. But I hope this helped. Leave a comment, let me know what you think, and I'll try and get any questions answered. Thanks.
If this video helped you, I want you to subscribe and follow. I'm going to put out videos on a regular basis. I think they're going to help a whole lot of people, especially if you're one of those people that doesn't just instantly grow from lifting regular weights. We've got the answer for you.